Here is a type of question where you can get the marks easily. And all you have to do is actually just look at what's going on instead of living in la la land and making up your own information. Okay. So let's have a look at this question. It says the scientist grew one type of bacterium on agar in petri dish. Okay. The scientist placed paper discs, each containing a different antibiotic on the agar. Figure 5 shows the appearance of the petri dish after 2 days. Okay, so we have here antibiotic A on the on the agar, and then this gray zone is the area where bacteria are growing. So bacteria is fully flourishing here; they're living life. C is not as strong as B because it hasn't cleared it as much. It says a student said the bacterium is resistant to antibiotic C. Okay, let's have a look. Antibiotic C. Explain how the results in figure 5, yeah, show that the student is not correct. How does it show? Because we can actually see where antibiotic C was put, there is the killing of the bacteria that's growing on the petri dish. This is 2 marks, so we need to give 2 points. Okay, so first thing we can say is the bacteria is killed by antibiotic C. Clearly, they have been killed. Okay, and if the bacteria was resistant, we would expect it to look more like the one in A. So if bacteria was resistant to antibiotic C, then they would grow, wouldn't they? They would grow up to the edges of antibiotic C. Okay? That's it, literally. Because if it was resistant, we should be seeing something similar to what's happening with the antibiotic A.